Hey, it's DJ. Welcome back to PickWrung. We'll be doing episode 10 today. I think today we will go ahead and finish off our Sarlac pit and get rid of some of those goblins we captured last time. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look around, see if anything important's been happening. I did take a little break over the holiday weekend we just had, didn't upload or make any videos. Ended up rearranging my office space. I'm looking over here. I was looking over there. Now I'm looking over here. We're playing. So, okay, let's go look at what we still need to do to get this pit finished off. Looks like we need to go ahead and put the safety walls in first. So let's go ahead and build out a bridge down here at the bottom. We'll have this open this way. It's going to seal off the room. Now we want to build construction walls on each one of these floors. I'm going up a level each time I'm doing this. We're just blocking off this big long tunnel here. I guess we could do it all in one big fell swoop. Okay. This is the top floor. So we want to come down one here, and we want to build. We want a construction. We want a support. We want to put support right in the middle here. Okay. Before we put in these couple of top ones, I'm going to come in, and what I want to do is I want to smooth this wall here. So basically, if I catch anybody and I throw them down the pit and they survive, and if they know how to climb, they're going to climb up all the way to the top, and then they'll hit this smooth, and then they'll slide right off and fall. We did get some migrants in, so I'm going to just pause it here while I finish off planning this part out. Okay, we got the smoothing. What we're going to do as well is we're going to chop out this back wall and these side walls. Do something like that. Let's go take a look at these migrants. We'll just leave that order there. Looks like we got Odom. He's a planter. He's hateful, disdains the truth, intolerant, frail, poor focus, and impatient. He is a high master planter. Let's go ahead and just go into labor right now and assign you to planting. Even though you are a hateful planter, you're going to plant some angry animals, or angry plants. You don't plant animals. We got Mebzuth. It's not musical, cheerless, poor spatial sense, low willpower, disdains leisure time. Wow. Fact-orientated, proficient mason. We got Abon, a bone doctor, novice bone doctor, values commerce, values eloquence, high social awareness, resists sickness, low self-esteem, inclined to abstract. She does have some military skills too. We got Locum. Locum is a talented woodcutter, a competent gelder, novice glazer, disdains stoicism, cheerful, poor social awareness, disdains decorum, high kinesthetic sense, and creative. Let's go ahead and put you in the woodcutters. We got Zulban, another planter, professional planter, good analytical ability, developed empathy, flights of fancy, bad with words, humorless, not inclined, to create art. You know, we're going to put you as a planter as well. Get some good planters going on right now. Niche, clerk, novice record keeper, novice presser. Disdains power, poor spatial sense, not greedy, dutiful, low willpower, humorless. Ficod, a miller. I think that will come in handy for the die making, which I keep talking about on every episode that I haven't even started doing yet. Good with language, seeks harmony, high stamina, clumsy, brawler, and strong. Having the brawler and clumsy and strong, they might be good in the military. Other than that, clumsy, they seek harmony too, so maybe they won't even want to join the military. Zuthan is a mason, novice lie maker, patient, disdains skill, easily stressed, high kinesthetic sense, not inclined to abstract, good with language. We got a stray blue peachick. We got a stray water buffalo. We got Urvad. Urvad is a farmer, also an accomplished cook and an expert gelder. High willpower, poor analytical ability, patient, resists sickness, strong, and good intuition. Pretty large migrant group. The baroness has imposed a ban of certain exports. Kosoth the mechanic, high master mechanic, competent brewer, competent papermaker, novice thresher, values independence, creative, values peace, musical, disdains decorum, good memory. I don't think I have. Maybe we'll create a mechanic job. We got a duck, a gosling, pet. We got a keet, pet. We got Cadle. Cadle is a woodcrafter and herbalist, clothier, and diagnostician. Disdains tranquility, disdains independence, high social awareness, poor spatial sense, disdains martial prowess, ambitious. We got Asin, a furnace operator, or novice furnace operator at that. Musical, clumsy, creative, strong, slow to love, bashful. What's going on here? Some sparring. Is that everybody? Okay, we got a pig, a boar, we got a reindeer calf, we got Olin, a soap maker, high master soap maker, makes some high quality soap. Slow to love, good with language, good intuition, poor focus, patient, disdains stoicism. We got Etor, a bone doctor, adequate bone doctor, good with language, lights of fancy, values peace, overshares, poor kinesthetic sense, and frail. Oh, we got a little teeny cavey boar coming in. We got another stray water buffalo. This is a pretty big migration. Cybrek. Values merriment, good intuition, disdains family, patient, good memory, clumsy, adequate carpenter. We got Lorbam. Lorbam is a novice metal crafter, low willpower, not musical, impatient, tough, good memory, and polite. We got a stray mule foal. Wow, they keep on coming. Avus. Avus is a metal crafter, accomplished metal crafter, skilled milker, competent soaper, novice stone crafter, high kinesthetic sense, values harmony, recovers quickly, high social awareness, pusillanimous, disdains knowledge. No smarts for you. Kogan, the woodcutter, disdains fairness, disdains merriment, good analytical ability, poor memory, Unswayed by emotions, avoids excitement. And we got another Keat. We got another Yak Calf. We got Locum, weaponsmith, talented weaponsmith. Go ahead and do that right now. Weaponsmithing. Look at Locum. Locum is tough, disdains harmony, bad with words, quick to despair, low willpower, values perseverance. Locum sounds like a happy fella. Ming is a peasant, 61-year-old, has some suturing skills, values family, good memory, values sacrifice, good analytical ability, recovers slowly, slow to love. We have another piglet, and we have Sazir, metalcrafter, adequate metalcrafter, novice thresher, novice stonecutter, values stoicism, good intuition, disdains tranquility, poor memory, quarreler, avoid fights. They quarrel, but they avoid fights at the same time. We have a petition coming up. Somebody probably wants to join. We have a water buffalo. Who is this lady? Shoras, glazier, talented glazier, disdains friendship, disdains sacrifice, disdains fairness, not dutiful, recovers quickly, polite. Sounds like Shoras is gonna fit right in with all the other angry, sad dwarfs that I have in this run. Sodal, shearer, expert shearer, tough, values peace, musical, not envious, good intuition, good spatial sense. Maybe I should make a shearing one too, since we have all those alpacas and we can ensure that we get some good stray dog. Okay, so we're hitting our limit for amount of dogs, and so our auto butcher is taking care of dogs and taking care of the alpacas. And we're trying to make some drink with fruit, but we don't have any fruit. So maybe we should go and get some fruit. Silob engraved a masterpiece. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so we have enough farmers now. They want a farming guild hall. We'll go ahead and approve that, and we will go put that in. We need to go deal with our animals first off. Probably take care of that. Still have some giant crows. Oh yeah, we have the fly women we need to take care of as well. We have this other room now. We have some dense cave moss coming in. Let's go ahead and put a door in right there. And let's zone this for another pin pet pasture. Okay, who is... You're a bird. You're a bird. You're a bird. We'll go ahead and put the KV pup in here. That's a lot of pups. We'll put those upstairs. We're at our limit of pups as well, so they're not going to... They're gonna be auto butchered here. Got a lot of water buffalo. Okay, let's go put our pups in this pup area. Pup, 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 pup. And then I think everybody else is for the bird room. A troglodyte, 3 goblins, 3 giant crows, 3 fly women. Let's gooey auto butcher. We'll just make sure before we do that, we can come in here and check on the other tab, see if anybody needs some training. Yep. Okay, we have some training going on. Levers. Just check in. We're all good there. Get those animals moved in. Everybody's running here to do these walls. We got a bunch of the walls in so far. Well, a lever. We can put a lever outside the door. Something like that. If we ever need to go, hopefully we'll never need to go in here. We have a pillar. That pillar is holding all of this up. We can block this one in now. These are all smoothed, so we can build construction wall right here and right here. We'll build in one more temporary lever that we will remove later. We have a petition. Somebody wants to come and kill monsters. Ape strike relics. Let's go look at ape before because I like the name. Let's just go see human hammerman. Nope. If you were a dwarf by any other name, let's deny. Metalsmith Guild. So we're getting the guilds coming in hot. Let's go ahead and put a door in right here at the top as well, just so that we have that extra. The only thing I'm afraid of is I'm gonna chop. So this is all open around here. I'm gonna chop off this piece of ground here, this is all gonna fall. Oh, it'll be held up by the... Okay. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and do that. It's all held up. Please be held up. This piece of floor should be held up by this pillar. Okay, it's held up by this pillar. Okay, I do not need... You know, I do need here. I just need a door here. I don't need here. Unless I were to come out and do a floor and my trapdoor's here. Let's do that. It gives an extra floor to, yeah, let's do that. Maybe? Should I? Yeah. Yeah, I should. Mayor ended a mandate. Alpacas, reindeer, crows, yak. Some sparring going on. They need plant seeds. They're not milking. Need some thread. Graven more masterpieces. Tuco. Uh-oh. If I say no to Tuco, does he come in with his Breaking Bad posse? Let's go look at Tuco and look at what Tuco is like. Tuco's a human spearman. Tuco moistness suitors. No, I don't think Tuco moistness suitors is gonna join us for this adventure. We can look and see how are we doing. Everything's green except for my baroness's tomb. So this one's the baroness's tomb. Let's put a floor in here. I was gonna say, you need some wheelbarrows. Come and gather some of this rock up. Let's go ahead. This is the temp one. We're going to attach it to this right there. Something like that. Oh, yeah. That won't work, will it? No, I need to cancel all that. I need to drop the floor before I do that. I'll live and learn. It's all well and good. Come get your bricks. I do want to put a door in here. So we have 91 peeps. And we have, you can zoom out to make it easier to see things. So these were 10, 20, 30, 40, 40, 80, 120, unfurnished, no doors. So we definitely need some furnishing on these bedrooms. BFB for putting in a beds. We'll just lay out these 80 beds here. Or 40 beds, not 80 beds. It's like, wait a second. No, that's 10 by 10 by 4. 10 by 4. BPR, doors. As usual, we do have less bedrooms than we have population, but since some of those dwarves are married and any children will be in the same room anyway, we're probably perfectly fine for rooms, but we're really close to the limit. There's some microline wall back here. Maybe we should just mine some of that out and get some more microline. Okay, where do you think we should... How is this one coming? This temple at 5,000. He's put some masterwork floors in here for the engravings. Or maybe he's doing those engravings in the Baroness's chamber. What I'd like to do is fill in the floors the rest of the way. So let's go ahead, take out these temporarily. Have to move the furniture to put the floors in. Sometimes you can just do the floors first, but I was just trying to get some rooms in and get them happy, but they'll be unhappy now. Okay. Floors. Floor. 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 Gonna run out of floor here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna get them all. That hallway is one busy hallway. Mandated the construction of certain goods. What do you want me? What do you want to make? More crossbows. Okay. Steel crossbows. Let's make 3. That's what you wanted, right? Was 3? Yep, 3. She just dropped her clothes. Yep. That's looking better. Put some cabinets back in here. I don't remember if these were exactly where it was before, but oh well. Oh, we gotta put that one floor in over there. Where is our floor etch? Okay, right there. I was like, where did our floor etching dude go? Chairs are BFR is the hotkey. So we can etch that one, etch that one. Those, all of that, and all of that. Sweet. Got our crossbows. Should be off the radar, off the radar. 2 chests. PF H. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. Making some good beds. Okay, is this ready? I think this might be ready. Oh, you still gotta attach that lever to this bridge down at the bottom. Uh-oh. Gotta take a moment and listen to the music. I'm gonna go quiet. All right, so I got the door in. It looks like, and then I pulled the bridge up. It looks like Ilral, the presser, got in a fight with a Kia, a giant Kia right outside the door. These giant Kias are still the bane of my existence since Embark. I am going to have to get some archers. Let's go ahead and get our military out here defending us a little bit better. And they bled to death. So our first presser has been found dead. Sad, sad day. We'll have the guards stand while we come and grab our body and grab all their loot on the ground. Yeah, their trousers were pretty worn out. There go everybody chasing after a Kia. That's sad. Fantastic musical interlude led to that. Oh, the birds. We forgot to put the birds in the aviary. Thank you for the comment letting me know it's called an aviary. Okay, they're all in our bird room. This is this high traffic path here. That one's gonna be the death of this fortress. I can feel it in my bones. That's a lot of food. We only have 3 empty rock pots left. go ahead and make some more rock pots. I'm gonna need to make what we should do is we should extend this room out like that. Give us some more raw food storage. Why are you sleeping in the bar? We never did put some hotel rooms for our tavern. We never did fix that. We do have this above area that we're going to put in either a straight up waterfall or a mister. But I could pop a stairwell up and build some tavern bedrooms up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Something like that. And maybe something like this. There's some good sized rooms for the hotel. I'm gonna have to assign all these, so I don't want to overdo it. But that's what you do. That's how you play Dwarf Fortress. You overdo it. Over-engineer. Over-engineer this. I've been doing pretty good on this one without over-engineering too much. This is a single hallway, but I don't think these rooms should be used too much. So it's just for visitor hotel rooms. Extend this out for the storeroom here. Everybody's in this little dining hall, just singing away, right in the middle. It could be out here, but got some more microline here. That's good. Nobody else getting killed by the giant Kias. The sword dwarf stabs the giant Kia in the lower body where their steel short tearing the muscle, tearing the stomach. Where is everybody? Let's go find the military. We're chasing Kias around. Hopefully they don't run off into one of these ponds or into the river and drown. That would be highly unfortunate. I think I'll have the military come back inside. I'm going to just go ahead and mark all this as trash so that they come and gather it. Okay, we got one Kia came through. I have these metal bars sitting at the trading depot since I have bars blocked off. I do need to go back and zone those bedrooms that I did downstairs. I didn't zone them out. Checking the time because I want to make sure that we can get the Sarlac pit set up so we can start Al Pacinoing some of the goblins. Okay, we'll zone these multi. Okay, 20 bedrooms. Now we're going to assign these bedrooms to the crystalline dumpling. These are a 1-by-1. No, not that I'm aware of any way to mass assign rooms. Should probably, we're getting to a good sized population. I should probably put a bartender at the bar. Make sure everybody is getting their drinks. But not to get distracted, we're working on the Sarlac pit. But like usual, there's 9 billion things you gotta do. Take care of your dwarfs. Wow. Okay. Some gemstones in these walls here. Some there too. I'm back for you later. Let's come and zone this out a little bit. Bedrooms, multis. Sweet. Just let you fight. Get some practice. Zoom back in. Too much. There we go. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and drop the floor. So the goal here is I have a batch of floor sitting up on a pillar, and I have a lever temporarily attached to that pillar. So when I pull this lever, this pillar is going to collapse. All of this floor here is going to collapse. Now the weight of this floor is going to crash through all of these levels of floor all the way down to the bottom. I put in these steel plates, which might get covered and might get messed up, but we can put in some new steel plates if we have to. When I'm dropping nefarious creatures, monsters, whatever, down this hole, if they land on a steel plate, that's harder than if they land on regular ground. So that's the goal. So let's go ahead and pull our lever. We will get an announcement of something has collapsed. And we should have an open path all the way down. Okay, let's go here. We'll watch. I'm keeping an eye on this floor here. Someone should come along and pull that lever. Should see some. Okay, we have a cloud of dust. We have an alert. A section of the cavern has collapsed. Need some fruit. Okay. You always keep an eye out because sometimes you do that accidentally and somebody gets hurt. And so I don't see anybody getting hurt. But see, this is all dust now. There's no floor all the way down. This is just one big, and it destroyed. Well, that's too bad. So sad. It destroyed our steel plates here at the bottom. I should have put them on afterwards. That's all right. So we can unlock this door. That was just a safety door. We can show linked buildings, go here, pull this lever. Okay. Put back in, what's going on? Kia and a sword dwarf, okay. put back in. A waste of steel. Which, if you remember, steel is iron, pig iron. There's a lot goes into steel. So that was bad move, Ripley. Bad move. Okay, this is steel, 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 steel. If you're learning stuff from watching me, learn that. Don't drop a floor on a steel plate. You'll lose your steel plate. I have like almost 2,000 hours of playing this and I still learn things. Let's go see. Giant key releases the grip of the giant key's left wing from the presser's third finger. The press. Okay, this is the same key that killed my presser. The sword dwarf stabs the giant key in the lower body, steel short sword. An artery has been opened by the giant Kia misses the sword dwarf. Okay, we have 6, so I think they're killing the Kias now. Really need to get some archers up there. Okay, bringing us in some more steel. One more, come on. Still fighting the Kias. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and close this one off. We don't need this one anymore. We do want to switch back over to microline, and then put some hatches. Yeah, we'll have to get the floor in first, or we can lay the hatch down. Four Kias left. We're switching over to early summer. Still need to deal with our petitions, but we got time. And they're starting to put in these floors. Excellent. Don't want anybody accidentally falling down any of these holes. I think we could probably Where are you going? Who are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're a bard. Okay. Visitor's ready to leave. Alrighty. Just wanted to see if anybody was stealing anything. We haven't even dealt with that yet. Still have 2 Kias left flying around out there. Maybe if we pull in our guard, they'll get caught in the traps. Guard's gonna run down and get some food and drink and stuff. Got a lot of blood in front of the doorway. Okay, so they're getting back to training. There is a lot of plums and cherries. Let's go do a grab. So right now I think we're only gathering fruit, and we've cut down all our trees inside, so and that'll help with this fruit issue if we go and grab a batch of fruit, something like that, since we got our planters back. But something bad's going to happen. 100%. Something bad. Let's look at our laborers, and let's look at our plant gatherers. Let's get you off of that duty. Let's say that's all you do, or you two. Okay, let's get some of these birds trained up so that we can go ahead and process them. How we doing? We're doing good. How is our... Hey. So let's put a holding cell right next door here for people who are going on a little adventure down the hole. Human diplomat has arrived. Maybe that's the trade, the human traders. Yep. Human caravan. Their wagons have bypassed your inaccessible site. So we are not wagon safe. It's because we have that door. Okay, that changes things a little bit. We're going to have to change things up. You're giving us some information. We'll get the non-wagon traders, but we will want to fix that for next time around. Let's get a door here. We want to put in a garbage dump right there. And then we want to put in a stockpile. And in the stockpile, what do we want? We want goblins. Goblins who are going to fly out of our lives. Okay, and we want to have this one not goblins. I'll have to figure out what to do with these fly ladies. That's a lot of pigtails. We should go. Okay, we do. We are farming down here and we are planting. That's good. I am getting some loose spider webs around. Let's go ahead and make sure that our door is locked before I do that. That would have been brilliant. Let's go ahead under labor, standing orders, turn back on automatic web collection. Now I'll get us some silk for some of the cloth. Do have the traders. Soldiering. Let's look at Asmail. Asmail. Hammer Dwarf. What type of things are you carrying right now? He's got a steel shield already. Just some copper, some steel gloves, some iron boots. What do you like? What do you look like? You have some skill. Asmel has a relationship, a lover, and a spouse. So you got the wife and the lover. Is the wife here in town? No. Is the lover here in town? No. Disdains stoicism, disdains law, values tradition, values tranquility, vengeful, weak. I'm sorry, Asmil. The weak sealed your fate. I don't want a weak soldier. Okay. Let's move some of our gems up here too. That gem bin is getting full of pricey gems. We should do something with those. We should put them on something rather than just using the raw gems. Doran Doorglaze. Ineth Whisker Irons. Doran and Ineth. Let's go look at Doran and Ineth. Doran is also a hammer dwarf. Are you weak as well? Let's see. Doran is frail. Sorry, Doran. How about Ineth? Are you just looking to come and sing, Ineth? Looks like you're just looking to come and sing. Entertaining citizens. No, thank you. We have entertainment galore. We have this huge bar. We have this huge sleep-in area for our patrons. We need to put in a better floor. I see people come up and down those stairs. I wonder what they want. Malful wants to entertain. No, thanks, Malful. Okay, so where does this go? I see people. Huh, so they're using the shortcut. Come up here. He's going to pop down into the bar. That's funny. We're going to trash you. Nobody's picked you up for a while. We're going to trash you. They're dancing. They're dancing in the dining room. Okay. We've moved 2 of our goblins. Do we have more than 2 goblins, or do we just have 2 goblins? We have 3 goblins. Where's our 3rd goblin? Did our gem bin make it up here yet? Or is it weighing a ton and being hauled by some small child? Okay, it's here. Let's broker requested at the trade depot. Let's get our trade done where we get distracted by throwing goblins down the hole. Okay, let's trade. You got some gems. We got gems. We already got gems. You got some blocks. We got blocks. We'll have a piece of your glass, sure, in case anybody gets into a mood. Some water skins, sure. Some toys, sure. How is our cat population? I don't think it's very high. Donkey milk. That's one expensive saguaro rib barrel. Saguaros, straight from the deserts. Foxtail, artichoke, reindeer milk. Free bucket. Well, not free, but cheap. A cheap bucket. Getting to the point where maybe I should. I know I have clothing tailor set on, but if I see some cheap clothes, I might as well buy some cheap clothes. Later, once I get, if I survive and get the lava and get some furnaces down on the lava, then I'll start buying up the metal and melting it down for repurposing. It's a cheap hood. Some mittens, chest, bags, like usual. Like I say every time. We need bags. We're gonna need bags. We will need bags. Can't turn down some bags. Long laying grass seed. Yeah, sure. They got some dye. I want to make some dye. That's an expensive bag. No. Radish dye bag. Some radish dye. Nice. Some lentils. Some cheap leather. Yeah, might as well buy some of this cloth up so that we can make sure everybody is clothed. We have more than enough money right now. I wonder what they would have carried if they had brought the wagons. Maybe we'll fix that in episode 11. Wow, that's a lot of cloth and a lot of leather. I bet that was what was a lot more on the wagons too. Didn't I ask for books? Oh, that was my dwarfs I asked for books, not the humans. I got meat. I don't need more meat. I don't have a lot of fish. I have a lot of food. They like a variety. Dwarves like a variety of food. We'll go ahead and get some different ingredients for our chef to make things out of. We should check on our chef sometime and see how she's doing. See what her chef skill is at now. Yarn. A leather skirt. A wool skirt. Backpacks. We're gonna make some quivers for ourselves. No kangaroo cheese. And also we should check to see, as I know, oops, no, didn't want to do that. I want to pick from my side. Okay, so I want all this stuff. All this cheap stuff. Absolutely. I want to keep the green glass. Let's go through the 14s. Sure. Some quartzes. Sure. All this stuff. This is all just the random stuff that our dwarves are making while they get bored or want to do something. Now we're in the 40s, which is going to be the lower level gemstones that we've dug out. Some emerald bloodstones, emerald cut bloodstones. We want to keep the rough pipe opals because we'll want to carve them. Now we're getting into the pricey stones. Getting better at cutting stones. You can tell by, I think these ones have the parentheses around them, so they're a little bit higher quality cut. Okay, so we're green down here. We still have our more expensive stones. Go ahead and do a trade. This will make him happy. We will need to be ready to take on wagons next time they come around. No trader needed. Let's get our gemstones back downstairs. Okay, and I think we'll get everybody to come gather the stuff. Are you out here gathering plants? Okay. They're climbing their little step ladder, climbing up into the tree, climbing around in the tree, getting, what are you collecting? Plums. Collecting plums from the tree. That's fine. We want our cat out of the bin. We can put our cat here with our other kitties. Well, it's all female cats, so we don't have to worry about overpopulation of cats. We do need to train. Looks like we need to train a raven. So, let's go prepare our goblins for their little side quest that they're going to do. So, if we take a look at one of these goblins, let's look at Smoon Stew. Let's go look at what Smoon Stew is. Goblin Thieves has some minor skill. Has a bunch of clothes. Now, I can go through. Let's just do one and I can show you. This is the troll fur bag that Smooth brought to take our children and steal our children. So we're going to mark it as garbage and we're going to unlock it. Okay, so it's unlocked and it's marked as garbage. So if we watch, I put a garbage marker here. Somebody should come and take the bag and put it in the garbage. Okay. So if we come back and look at our caged prisoners, let's look at Usnun. We got all these gloves, some clothing, another bag. I can go through one by one and I could garbage these all, strip them down naked, and then they could go on their little adventure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use DF hack and I'm going to use strip caged and I am going to say list. Okay, So it shows me the 3 cages. Cage number 2434, cage number 7325, cage number 10294. These are the 3 goblin cages I have. The fly women downstairs don't have any items on them. So I go back to help. Dump all items in all cages equipped by a creature or not. Strip cage items. Dump loose items in all cages. Strip weapons. Take all their weapons away from them. Dump all the items out of the specified cages. So I could say strip cage all, and then I could put down the code numbers for each one of those cages. Now, since I only have the 3 cages, I am just going to say all. Enter. Okay, we're dumping 32 items in 3 cages. So if I come back in and I look at Usnun, look at their items, look at this, basically it marked that as trash and unmarked it as locked. Now I'm going to have a huge batch of dwarves run over here, and they're going to have a little party where they're going to strip these goblins naked and put all of that stuff in this garbage bin. DD Sense Nuts. Sense Nuts. Soldiering. Are you weak? Are you frail? Come on, DD. Are you human? Yeah, you're human. No. Okay, here comes all the dwarves, stripping everybody in all the bins and all the cages. This pile is getting... This is kind of important if they have weapons, because they can, when we're about to have them go on their little adventure, they can pull out their weapons and they can attack us and do bad things. Okay, so I'm going to take this garbage pile and I'm going to unmark it. This is no longer garbage. And a bunch of dwarves are going to run over. They're going to grab these clothes and shoes and everything. And if somebody needs a pair of shoes, they'll go and take the shoes. We're going to go store it in our clothing. We got 3 bags out of it as well. If I come in now and I look at, say, Usnun, you can see they're no longer wearing their clothes, but I can also come in and look at their items. All they got is tears in their eyes. You came to steal my children, so I do not feel bad about the tears in your eyes. Mesbeth, no. Okay. So, how this works, I am going to go to cages. I'm going to pick a cage. I'm going to choose item manually. And I'm going to put a cage that has a goblin in it next to one of these trapdoors. And I'm going to do one here. And I'm going to do one here. No, goblin. Okay. So these goblins are all around these. I'm going to lock these so we don't have any accidents. And then I'm going to make a zone. And you remember when I made that dwarven bath, I used a pit pond. So I'm going to declare this room as a pit pond. Designate this zone the top of a pit. Citizens will not fill the pit below with water. Okay, so citizens will fill with water if it's designated for filling with water. But I'm going to just designate this one as just a pit. Each one of these trapdoors, if I go down, my trapdoor is directly above the solid steel plate in the floor. How many floors are we? 41. To 17. So, don't know if this is going to do the deed. We should go ahead and put in traders left. I didn't want them to accidentally come and catch onto this ledge and save themselves, so we'll just be a little tedious right now while we put in this bit of wall here, just so that we have a straight path down to our steel plates below. We got some migrants. That's lovely. Well, we have the room for them. Skilled animal dissector, cog. Competent engraver, competent mason, competent stone cutter, competent stone carver, adequate animal caretaker. Values nature, not lustful, greedy. Quick to spare, emotional, obsessive, not envious. Got Dumont. Dumont is a talented tanner, competent bone carver, novice trapper, values romance, values tradition, intemperate, greedy, dutiful, good memory. We got tourist. Disdains hard work, poor kinesthetic sense, poor focus, gregarious, low willpower, disdains friendship. Accomplished leather worker, proficient woodcutter, novice miner, novice siege engineer. We got Sigun, a peasant, not skilled in anything, curious, good focus, bad with words, is skilled in some armor use, bad with words, shameless, values stoicism, high kinesthetic sense. We got Zuthan, a clerk, adequate record keeper, disdains romance, intemperate, trusting, musical, recovers quickly, good intuition. We have Kogan, a child, disdains cunning, disdains friendship, frail, poor intuition, stubborn, and zany. Zany child. We got Rygoth, another child. Good analytical ability, slow to hate, disdains self-control, weak, developed empathy, values nature. We got Tobal, a potter, accomplished potter. Disdains power, values romance, overcautious, weak, low willpower, resilient. We got Rith, the Keat. We got Moses. Moses has arrived. Disdains hard work, disdains merriment. Values introspection, low self-esteem, weak and frail. Accomplished leather worker. They do got some suturing skills and some appraiser skills. Ustath. Ustath has high kinesthetic sense, resists sickness, poor social awareness, poor intuition, disdains tranquility, slow to hate. Okay. I think we only got one keet that time, so only one bird. Well, we'll just make sure. We're going to need a bigger tavern. We're going to need our bigger boat. Okay, our keet has been assigned. Look at all these lazy dwarfs. We're going to need to make some work. We're definitely going to need to increase the size of our military. We're at a population of 100. At 80, bad things can happen. And that's what you need a military for, is to protect yourself from bad things. That burial chamber still needs to be etched. So let's remove that. So we can put a floor in there, or etch the floor. How is that temple? Did we make enough? It's only at 6,000. We did not achieve that temple. Okay, so this is well crafted, well designed, superiorly designed, exceptionally designed, superior, 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 superior. Okay, that's a masterful, exceptional, 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 exceptional. We're going to tear out some of this floor here, except for that masterwork. Fine, fine. Well, exceptional, superior, 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 fine, fine, superior, exceptional, exceptional, masterful. Tear out some of that floor. So see, the engraving is still on the floor, even though we've removed the stone off the floor. So what we want to do is we want to destroy. We're going to lay down some train tracks in this floor. And that's going to take the etching off the ground. Our goblins should be ready to go on a quest. We just finish this part up. I think we'll finish out this this fortress with some goblins taking a side quest. We'll see how that goes. So now I'm taking the train tracks and I'm smoothing it down to nothing. So now, if I look at one of these smooth floors, there's nothing on the floor. Put in a new floor. This will get me my new microline floor back in here again. Looks like it collected all the threads. Everybody's running to put in this new floor. we have, we'll just make sure. Let's go to our engravers. The most skilled engraver is the only one. That's all he's going to work on, is getting this floor to a better state. Okay, so this is how you replace increase the value of the floor. Another way that you can do it is you can put in some steel floors or metal floors that are more valuable. And that just jumps up the room immediately. So we will leave that alone. We're gonna go ahead and extend this leather down here. Accept that. We'll go ahead and extend this cloth down here. We will use it. Ooh, all these bags. Yay, bags. Got empty barrels. Let's take our goblins on a side quest. Oh, we still gotta put in this wall. One more small step for dwarven kind. Can take this out. Hey! Okay, so now we have the Sarlac pit with the Al Pacino steel plates, each one holding a fist, straight up into the air. See, now Scilab's engraving some masterpieces. That will increase the room value. None of that finely crafted stuff. Okay. I go into the zone. I can either click the little bunny rabbit, select animals be dropped into the pit, or pond below. Animals will not feel obligated to stay in if they can find a way out, which we've just spent a whole bunch of time making it so you can't find a way out. So let's try Osen. Let's see. I've assigned Osen to this pit pond. Osen is in one of these 3 cages. This is, I don't know how to spell Sarlac pit, but that looks fine. Sarlac pit. Which one of you is Osen? Osen is right here. So the plan is a dwarf, preferably not a child, but most likely will be a child because that's just how things go. It's going to come and grab Osen and drop Osen down one of these locked trap doors. We will just unpause. We'll just hang out here for a moment. Okay, Osen was standing there for a second. Fail, our elf poet, our friendly, nice elf poet, came and grabbed Osen and pushed Osen through one of these trapdoors. Now, Osen, I paused. Osen hasn't hit the ground yet. So we will come down to the ground and the Al Pacino plate here, and I'm gonna unpause. Osin made it to the ground. Osin is now a mangled corpse with a splattering of Osin goblin blood. Osin is fighting. Osin, the left lower arm takes the full force of the impact and the part splits open in gore. Our artery has been opened by the attack. Goblin's thief's entire lower body takes the full force of the impact, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. The goblin thief's upper left leg takes the full force of the impact, and the part splits open in gore. Artery has been opened by the attack. I think you get the point of you came to steal dwarven children. And now you are in my Sarlac pit. So we're going to go ahead, grab our other two goblins. We have assigned Zom and Smoonstew. We caught an emu. Looks like we caught a wild emu. That troglodyte's not hostile, and the fly women are not hostile. So we're going to have to figure out what to do with them in not this pattern. Zom and Smoosu. We will just go check on Zom and Smoosu. Looks like Zom and Smoosu are enjoying their adventure. We will leave it at that. Okay, so now we can dismantle these cages, put them back in stock. We will see if any other goblins, they will, come and visit us. They will. Fly, fly. Emu. Let's go. Yeah, wild emu. I'm not gonna want emus. Okay. So, all that work got us a Sarlac pit. At the very bottom of that Sarlac pit is a whole bunch of bad things. But it's a place where we can put people who come to steal our children in bags. There's a bunch of Al Pacinos sitting down there with their fists pointing up into the air, ready to take anybody that comes to steal our children on a little adventure. So, we have that set up now. In the next episode, we will solve these three outstanding, we'll try and solve these three outstanding petitions. We'll finish off that temple, get that floor back in. We'll probably have to peel up more flooring. And then we will wait for the next giant batch of migrants, since we seem to be getting large batches of migrants because they've heard how nice it is and how we protect our children from getting kidnapped. So I appreciate you guys coming and watching this episode. I appreciate your comments, and I hope you have a great evening. Thank you very much.